Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the show. So yeah, it's pretty late out here. It's 11:45. So this will be pretty quick. So the reason that I wanted to make the show tonight about this subject is because a lot of women, right? I don't know. I'm gonna refer to this to as women who comes on Kevin Samuel's show. And trust me, that's a lot of women. That's not his is not a lot of women have that view. Most women have that view actually. Now, if they're above, you know, 6 and up, forget about it. Yes, definitely. They have that view that they all deserve a high value man. Right? So that's the way they view it, right? But when they know, and as he always says, the statistics shows that only 10% of men make six figures, right? So now with inflation being the way that it is now, how are you? So you would basically say that damn a man, you would rather do this all by yourself, right? I could do bed all by myself, right? And I put Trump in, I mean, I put 45 there, especially black women. You guys are the one that voted for him, right? And that's the thing. That's why women, most women needs a man. You know, you guys are not thinking logically. Oh, he's mean. He says things that I don't like. Well, welcome to life. I He says things I don't like. If you want someone that you're gonna agree with politically 100%, then you should be the one running. If that is, if you're a free thinker. Now, if you a herd follower, you just follow the crowd. Yeah, go ahead. You're on that left side, on the left, and following the crowd. Yeah, you don't think for yourself. But if you're a free thinker, you're not gonna. There's no one that you're gonna agree with 100% politically. For me, most of his stuff I didn't agree with, but the main stuff I did for the most part, and then the other side was just far worse. And I'm not a Republican. I'm a independent. That's the way that I view myself. But anyway, let's go back to the task at hand, right? So, so ladies, so now gas prices going up, right? What are you gonna do, right? So the your little job that you care about so much, the job that you're like, oh, I can be feminine for him, and most of you guys yeah, most of you guys have jobs, not career. Instead of trying to build with them, and that's why me, I'm so lucky that I have a wife that I was able to build with. And gentlemen, that's why for me I want to do this. And I know, um my show is ghetto as hell. I got a long way to go at this. And if you're watching this, because I always go live, if you're watching this, it is going to get a lot better. But gentlemen, also, if you guys are not combining your two income, most people, 90% of people, especially with the way inflation is going on right now, you cannot survive on one income, right? The little raise that you get, inflation eats it, gas eats it. You don't have time to go. Yeah, the guys that are like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spin plates." You ain't spending nothing. Because if you do, that's all where your money's gonna go to. So then that just goes to prove that women are more important, or is the most important thing in your life, because you work to so you could go out, buy clothes, take women on dates, right? Now I know some of you guys are like, yeah, I'm a G. I don't spend on anything, but you're still spending time. You still spending time on that when you could be doing something else better, when you could be doing something else that could get your income up. You know, I don't know, investing your money, learning how to invest your money. But the men are not the issue here, because in order for us to get married, there has to be a woman that wants to get married, not this whole six-figure thing. Like, yeah, I don't get it. And trust me, he is accurate on that. Those women are not lying. They all think they're special. And when he says the government is not going to come and help you, it's not. I mean, inflation is proving it right now. Gas prices, I mean, if you live in Cali, I mean, I got a buddy of mine who lives in Cali. I don't even, Jesus Christ, over $7. By the end of the year, if it goes up the way it is, it's going to be $10 in Cali. Probably, I'm in Georgia. It's probably going to be like, I don't know, $7 a gallon. And you think your little job is going to, they're about to let you go. Trust me, because especially if you work in the in the hospitality industry. I mean, when people are cutting back, the first thing that they cut back on is vacation, leisure stuff. And I mean, I don't know what's this. If you're not combining two income in 2022, I don't know how you're gonna survive off of one income. And you see the situation right now that's going on in Ukraine. I mean, here it's like for me here, it's like there's who's gonna fight for you? Are you still gonna want to be equal? I don't think so. So, ladies, at the end of the day, give the men what they want, and we don't ask for a lot. Fit. I'm gonna quote Kevin Samuel: fit, feminine, and fit, feminine, and submissive. Yeah, and submissive doesn't mean like you're a doormat and people walk all over you. No, that's not what it means. It just means when I'm not walking into to the door, I'm not going into war. Right? It's not, oh, why are you late? Well, who are you talking to? Oh, why can't you do it yourself? So that's what I want to say about that is men are essential in your life. And that whole six-figure thing, you could kiss that goodbye. Only about 5-6% of you guys are even qualified. So if you're not gonna be combining income, you know, I mean, you paying. I mean, if you got a boyfriend, you paying rent, he's paying rent, he's driving to come see you, you driving to come see him. The best thing to do is to get married. Now, I probably shouldn't have said that now because I have to do this. It's just that I want to get better at this so that I could do the show on exactly how do you. I gave a little. I did do a show talking about little clues on stuff that you could look for in a woman that's a wife. But yeah, there's gonna be there, of course there's a lot more to it than that. But yeah, you gotta start by combining two incomes in 2022. That whole six figure thing, no. And guess what? You make 50, he make 50, that's six figures right there. All right. So that's the way you gotta look at it. And trust me, a lot of most men, when you get a man that you build with and then he moves up and then he get to that point, you will be able to get his requirements for you. It's not going to be the same requirements that he would have had if he already had those, if it was already making six figures. There's a lot you could get away with, a lot more. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. L- listen to listen in 2022, two income is not, I mean, one income is not gonna is not gonna cut it. Talking about I need a Birkin bag. $20,000 bag, yeah, okay. I don't know who's gonna buy those. And also that's the thing, that's the thing. you you women want to, it's not like you guys want to get this income. One two problems two There's two problems with that mentality, right? It's not that you most of you guys came from that anyway. So it's like, oh, I'm used to this anyways. No, you're not. Your family, you come from a middle class um to lower class family. So it's not like I'm used to, oh, you used to eating caviar, or I'm used to being driven, I'm used to having a G Wagon. No, you simple people. I mean, maybe if you built with a man, maybe your kid might, right? Especially in the black community, 70% of us are born out of wedlock, including me. I'm one of them. So I think we have to get our priorities straight. And that's the other thing. You guys want to get this high value man, as Kevin Samuel says. It's not to give to charity. It's to live a life of what's the word that I'm looking for? L- this luxury life where you spending more than you actually need. Like talking about, if he can't buy me a Birkin bag, I don't need him. I can tell you this, me, I will even if I was a billionaire, even if I was Jeff Bezos, or I would never buy a Birkin bag because I just don't get it. I just can't justify it. I respect money too much to say that, oh, I'm gonna spend $30,000 on a bag for a chick. Even it doesn't matter if I could afford it or not. You guys want to live this life of excess. There you go. That's the word that I was looking for. Excess. You're not saying that, oh, I wanna have a husband where we could donate to charity, where we could sponsor a kid or something like that. No, it's so that I could go on trips, so I could go to Dubai. Really? So that I could go on vacation 3 times a year, 4 times a year. I think 20. I think with that's going on with Ukraine and with inflation, with gas prices, I think right now it's gonna focus us. I mean, if this doesn't focus us, meaning that's us in America, us as black people, doesn't focus us on what's important in life, I don't know what will. All this extra stuff that we talk about, it's not really important. I mean, and guys, you know I'm on your side, but I'm gonna have to say something about this too. I this about the body count. This I gotta. I mean, I get it. Trust me, I get it. That as a man, you like, oh, I gotta find out what's out there. For me, once I hit a certain number, once you there's only so many chicks you could f for you not to get the picture. At, excuse me. At the end of the day, it's all the same. It's the person that makes the difference. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this in this community. Oh, you preaching for marriage? Yeah, goddamn right I am. Yes, you are absolutely right. Yeah, you heard that. But it's about the person that you chose. It's marriage is just a tool, as they said. It's what you do with it. It's in this case with marriage, it's who you choose. Choose better. And ladies, know what's important. I'm not saying to get a guy that's homeless or something like that. No, that's not what I'm saying. Get a guy that you could have a future with. Get a guy you could build with. Get a guy that's on the come up. And I am gonna talk about, okay, what are I mean, obviously I'm not a woman, but the things that you could look for the women. But this is like I said in the first channel, I mean on the first video that I made, this is a man's channel. So I am gonna mainly focus on that. But let me know if you guys want me to do a show on that. I could do some research or something like that. But yeah, please, please, please look what's important. Pe- People in Ukraine right now, they're not thinking about, oh, they wish they had a Birkin bag. They wish they had a man that was making six figures, right? They don't. And right now, if you was in Ukraine, you're not gonna think the most important thing to you would be your safety. If you have kids, your child's safety. Who's gonna protect you? Oh, you don't have a husband? Yeah, you think that guy that was blowing your back last week, he's gonna protect you? No, he's not. Oh, the guy that you was looking for six figures, that's 6 feet, the three sixes. Again, that's I mean, to me, that's the devil's number, right? And for me, right, six pack, six figures, over 6 feet, and in the bedroom six. Oh my god, I don't even. It's like really, you do realize. Some of you guys, some of y'all ladies, what y'all describing, is Jesus. It's actually more than Jesus, right? So yeah, think about what's important. Focus on what's important. It's what is important. Health. Do you have a roof over your head? If you have kids, can you take care of them? Right? Do you have enough money to feed yourself? Right? And I know that's the bare minimum. Yes, I get that. But those are the things that you should mainly focus on. Right? If you don't have the foundation right, right? When you're building a house, if you don't have the foundation right, if you don't have the little things right, you will not get the big things right. So that's what we have to do, especially as a community, especially in the black community. That's what we have to do. Stop with that whole thing, six figures, six this, six that. I don't at the end of it, I mean, by the time you get to 2020, I mean, if like I said before, if inflation keep going the way it is going on right now and gas prices, You might end up working for free. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. What is important? Just have a decent man, good, making 50, 60K. That's more than enough. I'm saying to start with, yeah. And even if he doesn't have that, right? I mean, for me, I know for sure for me, a lot of guys gonna hate me for saying this, but for me, and I'm not saying guys, and I'm not saying that's how it should be for everybody, but I'm just saying for me, in my experience, a lot of the stuff that I've achieved in life, I wouldn't have achieved it if it wasn't for my wife. Right? She grounded me. She it's not that. So guys, when you're chasing girls, there's a there's only so many things that you could focus on. You're not, you focus on, what's the next one? What's the next one? Oh, I got this, because I've done it. I've spent plates, and you're like, oh, what's the lie that I'm gonna tell this one? What's the lie that I'm gonna tell that one? You're so focusing on that, and you're missing what's really important in life. Are you creating a future for your kids if you want to have kids, right? And a lot of us in the black community, it's not like we was born in wealth where you could be like, oh yeah, I could do that, and I'm gonna have a business waiting for me that I'm gonna inherit. You're not. So I know, hey, it may not be a lot. The he's not making six figures, but it's more than what you're making now. I mean, it's more than nothing. It's better than nothing, right? Because think about it. The All of your bills now, ladies, you taking care of it yourself, 100% of it yourself. How come when you get a man, all of a sudden he's supposed to take care of all of that for you? For what? Because of what's between your legs? Seriously, everyone has. Every female has that. Every woman has that, and I'm not talking about GMO woman. Fuck out of here with that shit. We're not talking about that. But all of it, all of them had, all of you guys have it, right? If you put a blindfolded over my eyes or in the dark, and you like just stick it in, I'm not gonna be able to be like, oh, that's Keisha, that's Samantha, that's Jennifer. No, if that's all I'm doing, so you're not special. So just because of that, he shouldn't have to take care of all your stuff for you. Take care of all your bills, take care of your student loans. And just like Kevin Samuels be saying, it's like all these things that you guys are doing, it's ego trips because you're saying that, oh, my career, my career, my career. But as soon as you get a man, it's like, oh, he's supposed to take care of my bills for me and I'm just going to be a stay-at-home wife. Basically, you just a surrogate, surrogate. Is that how you say it? It's almost like you're this thoroughbred woman. It's like, oh, you need my DNA. Like I'm giving you my DNA, and then you're gonna have my kids for me. I'm gonna have your kids. So therefore, that's how much it's gonna cost. I'm not gonna do anything, and you're gonna take care of me for the rest of my life. In the old days, is that how we did? Is that how we did things? And I'm not talking about just black people. I'm talking about in general. Is that how things went? So again, like I said before, and I know I'm gonna end this because I am starting to repeat myself. Learn what's important. 2022 is that's the year that's gonna show us what's important in life. It's not taking girls trip. Yeah, with inflation going on right now, I would love to see you guys taking girls trips, right? Oh, if you can't do this, it's like, really? Anyways, just keep that in mind. Focus on what's important. And gentlemen, us too. But ladies, you got to do better because you guys are the one who changed the game. You guys are the one who's destroying society right now with that. Anyway, yeah, maybe I don't know what I'm. Maybe I'm full of it. Just maybe. But comment below. Let me know if I'm wrong, or even if you disagree with me on agree or disagree. Please comment, subscribe, subscribe, and share this video with anyone that you think that might find this useful. Thank you guys and have a good one.